among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Durant. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And KD the bucket on the assist by Bull.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. That one goes in.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view it?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
The Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Durant against Dort. He takes it in, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Using the pick nicely, Durant able to find the open man.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, nice job down low. 10 points for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Dagnall said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. We'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. And Beal kicks to Booker. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's KD for 3. They get it back. Outside, Beal. Hits the three-point bomb.
Beal can hurt you from just about anywhere. He is a multi-skilled player.
Gilgeous-Alexander against KD. It's Dort on the wing. Nothing on the board. Suns leading by 8. KD dishes to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Here's the three. And Holmgren pulls it down. Caruso with the ball. Holmgren finds Williams. Fades back. He can't get that one. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Bull in at the small forward. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Dort. Oklahoma City the rebound. Williams for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Richards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bull. Oh, good on the triple. Thunder trailing by 6. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Williams with the ball. Hartenstein with the screen on Beal. Williams for 3. Here's Hartenstein, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Beal with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Beal dishes to Booker. KD looking around. And the Suns miss again.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Took him no time at all on that one.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Beal against Caruso. Booker with no one around. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Booker's got 11 points. Williams outside. The rebound by Richards. Richards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
The shot by KD. No good. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Dort. They get the rebound. Hartenstein.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Got it from 16 feet. 13 points in the game.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
Hartenstein with the screen on Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Outside for Durant. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the 3.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Pass to Caruso. Hartenstein with the screen for Caruso. It's Dort on the wing. Takes a 3. And Bull pulls it down.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
No problems knocking that one down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Durant for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
That attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
And Phoenix making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Here's the three. Bull can't hit. Thunder trailing by 3. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Hartenstein finds Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Beal pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
4 seconds left. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Wallace is out there with Isaiah Jones. Then it's Williams. And it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the score?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Wiggins.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Back to Allen. The tray. The Thunder pull it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Wallace. His 3-pointers off the mark. Phoenix leading by 4. From deep 3-point territory, it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wallace the pass to Wiggins. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Jacks up a 3. And Lee pulls it down.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Allen going inside. And the rejection by Holmgren. And the Thunder pushing it up now. The Thunder with another miss. The Suns have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Allen for the 3. Allen with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Thunder trailing by 3. Wallace looking for an opening. No good. That would have tied it. Phoenix has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
A 3-ball. Holmgren can't hit. And so Allen will bring it up now for Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 9 over Wiggins. Allen's shot is off. The Thunder have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Wiggins. And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the third. Dunn with this screen on Wallace. Nobody near Allen. Trains the three-pointer. Allen's got 8 here in the quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Wallace. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Suns leading by 6. From past the arc, another 3 for Phoenix.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be gone.
That one from long range.
3-point.
Wallace has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Oklahoma City. Allen against Wallace. Allen passes to Dunn. Back to Allen. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Oh, offensive interference.
Basket interference. The score will not count.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Thunder trailing by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wallace. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
3-point field goal.
Wallace has got 10 points now just in this quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Allen surveying the D. Now Plumlee. Shot clock at 5. Plumlee sets the pick for Lee. The Suns need to get a shot off. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so here's Phoenix. 6-point game. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Ball out there at Durant, and it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Nobody near Williams. Gets an open look and hits. Williams has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Oklahoma City. Booker out of a cannon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 5.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Well, Phoenix shooting here about 46% for the game. The 3 from KD. And they'll get another chance. And Booker takes to Beal. Another shot. Up again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Dort finds Hartenstein. Caruso with the ball. Defended by Richards. Caruso, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Beal drives in from 13 feet. It goes down.
The smooth shooting mechanics of Beal on full display, knocking down that J.
Williams for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards got 7 rebounds in the game. Fades. Offensive rebound. Outside for Beal. Back to Durant. Fires for 3. A new 14 for the Suns. Here's Booker. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Pass to Williams. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Thunder trailing by 7. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Dort wide open. Nails the corner 3.
When you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Pass to Richards. Dort against Durant. He makes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Suns lead by 6.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
2 minutes remaining.
Booker outside. And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Pass to Richards. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Caruso, the pass to Dort. Williams kicks to Dort. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from 20. Williams' shot is off.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
KD against Caruso. And Kevin Durant good for 3.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
For 3, Williams. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards got rebound number 8 now on the night. KD against Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes. Count it. And it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Durant just inside the line. The Thunder pull it in.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Off target. That was a little heat check.
Thunder foul. Wiggins scored. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Rebound by Williams. So the Suns win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some...
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so for...
What should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
And now the Los Angeles starters. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Connect is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5, down low. Durant, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Sinks it from distance.
Oh, that was quick. Booker getting those 3 points back easily.
Over to the wing. James outside. From deep. Bull grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find. Poetry in motion, such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Booker for 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
Hachimura, right side. There's the triple. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
It's Booker on the wing. Another shot. And the jumper is good. Booker's got 8.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Well, that jumper's so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
Here's Doncic. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Give him 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
And here's Doncic outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
James, a screen on Booker, and Doncic puts up a deep 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Durant. Phoenix no good that time either.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Booker against Doncic. Inside. And here's Connect outside. Richards pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 5. Three-pointer, Beal. It's Hayes with the rebound. James, right side. Shot from the wing. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Here's Bull. Fires from deep. That shot off. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 5. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Connect, and it's Koloko in at the center position. And it's in there. Durant's got 10.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Out to the right wing. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 7. Pass to Connect. Oh, trains the 19-footer. Connect's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Connect has a scorer's mindset. Wherever he finds room, he will take a shot.
Booker for 3. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to James. Uncovered. Good. James has gotten his second bucket.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Here's Booker. Doncic grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 6. And here's Connect outside. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Pass to Booker. Back to Durant. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Lakers. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And here's Connect outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Connect's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
Yep, that one goes. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Elbow shot on the way. Iguodala grabs a miss.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Booker. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 16 points now. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called. Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Lakers trail by 7. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And here's Connect outside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Outside Durant. From deep, they grab their own miss. Tries again, and he makes it. 16 points for him.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Here's James. Bull grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Durant's shot is off.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Doncic. The three. Doncic, count it.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Booker against Doncic. Fade away. Booker no good. Lakers trail by 6. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic outside. And it's all from three-point range. Durant against Doncic. From the arc. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Phoenix with a thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got Damian Lee. He's out there with Grayson Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's done in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Outside O'Neal. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Reeves. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires, top of the key. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Here's Lee. Drops one in from the wing. Lee's got his first basket. About a minute played here in the second half. And here's Reeves outside. Pure from three-point range.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Allen, the pass to O'Neal. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves. O'Neal pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 11. Launches it from deep. Here's Allen. Knocks down the 18-footer. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. It's stolen away. And stolen by Reeves. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD. Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Plumlee passes to Dunn. Outside O'Neal. Off target from the wing. Lakers trail by 13. Here's Reeves. And the layup is good off the glass. Reeves has got 8.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Allen, the pass to Lee. Fires the 3. Rebound, the Lakers. On the wing, Reeves. Give him 8 points now. Gets it down to single digits. Reeves has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They set a pick. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
1:41 left in the third quarter. For three. That shot is off. Phoenix leading by 9. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Lee. Here's the teardrop. Count it. 1:16 left in the third quarter here. Outside Finney-Smith. There's the three. Sinks the tray.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney-Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down threes.
Allen, right side. Offensive rebound. Pass to Lee. Here's the pick. Shot clock at 6. And the three off target. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Reeves outside. The rebound by Allen.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Three-pointer O'Neal. Count it from distance. O'Neal's got 9 points here in the second half.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Vincent passes to Goodwin. Puts one up from 19. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Lee. No good on the triple. Left side Reeves. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great.
And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Gabe Vincent out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Alex Len. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Goodwin in at the 3, the small forward. Reeves against Beal. Len passes to Goodwin. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Goodwin's got his first 2 points. Phoenix leading by 6. Booker, the pass to Richards. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Goodwin.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Hayes with a screen on Booker. And here's Doncic outside. Offensive rebound to the inside. The steal. Beal outside. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. From outside the arc. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes.
Jackson Hayes.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
The Suns lead by 12. Up top, Booker. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Durant. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 21.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
It's James on the wing. Shoots over Durant. The Lakers with another miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Kept alive. Here's Richards. Can't hit from in close.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Bulls got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot on the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 21 points in the game.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Connect. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Assisted, Luka Doncic.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Three-pointer, Beal. He drops it from range. And the Suns lead by 17.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
Their transition. Oh, yeah. Wow! How about that?
From long range.
Woo! Doncic against Booker. Pass to Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And they're on the run. And here's Connect outside. It's good on the putback. Phoenix has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Here's Durant. Outside Bull. Here's Richards. Phoenix no good that time either. Doncic with it. Fires away from way outside. The shot that time not on target. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Durant. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be.
anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And now the Lakers starting group. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Luka Doncic's out there with Connect. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got the opening field goal of the game for the Lakers.
But you use your man as a shield to find a little daylight. Luka's so good in the pick-and-roll game.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Connect. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Doncic, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Doncic. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Doncic has got 7 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now James, after the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. James misses. The Thunder with the lead. Hartenstein with the bounce pass. Here's Dort. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Off target with his three. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Doors, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out. The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Count that one for Dort.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
The wide open look here for Hartenstein. Dort wide open. From outside, off the mark. Lakers leading by 3. And here's James outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Thunder shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And Williams throws it down.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic outside. From deep. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Martenstein. And James pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here is Doncic. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Connect out there with Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Lakers with the ball. Hachimura the pass to Doncic. Hachimura the screen. Shoots it up. Nice open look, but it's no good. Thunder trailing by 6. Pass to Caruso. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Hachimura. And the shot is good. Hachimura's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
Well, this is the area that he's most comfortable. Rui Hachimura, such a solid performer in the painted area.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Shoots. Back to Doncic. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Williams, that's a 2-pointer. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of the play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Here's Williams after Luka Doncic's bucket. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The shot by Williams, no good. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Hachimura. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And that one's good. Caruso.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
Now here's James. No scoring in this one.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Here's Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Doncic. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% for the game. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles. and they have tremendous willpower.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Caruso kicks to Williams. Fires it up. Caruso, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Williams with the stuff.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Hartenstein. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
The previous play is
into halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Replay this time around, but you just never know.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Trump line. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Chet Holmgren out there with Wiggins. Then it's Williams. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Joe in at the 2 guard. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Vincent finds Finney Smith over Wiggins. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Lakers lead by 4.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Fast break, the Lakers. From deep, Reeves. Good on the 3-point shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Thunder trailing by 7. Rowdy V, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status.
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Oklahoma City's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Williams can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 4. Finney Smith with it. Now defended by Wiggins. From outside the arc. Kept alive. No dice on the putback jam. Holmgren wide open. No good with the triple. LA's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Finney Smith. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Vincent the pass to Kleba. Lets the three fly. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from three. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Vincent's shot is good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Holmgren kicks to Wallace. It's tipped. Reeves the pass to Vincent. For the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot that the team relies on Finney-Smith to make. You get a look, you've got to be willing to knock it down.
Holmgren can't hit. Lakers leading by 9. Pass to Vincent. It's up a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Vincent's got 6 here in this quarter.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
Hits it from three-point range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Wiggins from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Pass to Reeves.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and frankly borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame and he fits in personality-wise.
Williams against Kleba. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wiggins inside the line. And it falls over the rim and in. Wiggins has got 8 points. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the court. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 7. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Then out there with Maxi Kleba. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Vincent in at the point guard position. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Launches it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Here's Joe. And he swishes it right through. Joe's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Reeves, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
No good from outside.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And here's Reeves outside. It's good from long range. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake. And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And again, the Lakers no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Lakers leading by 5. And Hayes kicks to Doncic. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
They get the rebound. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Doncic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Kicks it out to LeBron. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Oklahoma City ball.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Doncic. Nailed from three-point land.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
From deep, James. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Going by Connect. Here's Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 7. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Over Williams. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the Thunder, another 3.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Connect. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
What a fearless play by the rookie. Connect had no problem taking on the challenge of making that big shot.
Here's Williams. Again, Oklahoma City.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Doncic passes to James. Good!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Tries again. That one wide left. It's tipped.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And here's the Lakers. Hachimura finds Doncic. Fade away. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Dort. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Caruso. Off target with his 3. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. A narrow win under difficult. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Bol, and it's Richards in at the center position. Beal from outside. Hits a three-pointer.
You got to get out on Beal. He's just too dangerous as an outside shooter.
Takes the three. And Caruso, good for three.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Booker. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Three-pointer off the mark. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is. Well, a solid facilitator that helps that defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Here's Booker, and there's the rejection. And they get it back. Bol finds Durant. Second shot opportunity, and yep, it's good. Durant's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Booker, the pass to Beal. And the Suns get another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Puts one up from 19. And there's another one for the Thunder. Here's Booker. Outside Durant. Over Williams. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
And he lobs it up. And Hartenstein slams it in.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and Coach said with most guys you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Booker, the pass to Bol. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still without a bucket. Out to the right wing. Here's Hartenstein. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. An open look for Booker. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the 3. Williams has got 5 points.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Outside Booker. Here's Beal. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Dort for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards has got his 5th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Beal. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here we go. Dort for three. Gets the three to fall.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for the Suns. He dropped 3 threes in the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside, Durant. Outside for Booker. The 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Dangerous at all times from range. Booker shoots threes at will.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Well, we know KD can carry the load offensively any night. Are we seeing a little stat padding here?
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Booker defending. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. And the jumper from the wing offline. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Durant. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. The shot by Dort, no good. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Pass to Durant. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter.
And I just love Durant's mindset. He knows his role is to score as often as he can for his team.
A deep 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Williams' shot is good.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Thunder trail by 4. Williams from long range. And Booker pulls it down. Durant looking around. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it. All right, Grant. Which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better. And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Oh, a screen on Williams. Here's Durant. Money from the wing. Durant's got 16 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Durant, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. The putback. Williams grabs the board. Thunder with a lead. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Three-pointer, Beal. Offensive board. Here's Durant to end the run. A strong finish from KD inside.
Length helping KD there. He just slinks around the paint, waiting patiently.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The deep three from Durant.
What a play!
It's good! Are you kidding me?
Wow! Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Phoenix out in front. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. They've got Grayson Allen. Also, Tyus Jones out there, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Thunder trail by 5, and no matter if he starts or is a reserve, Tyus Jones always takes care of the ball.
Incredibly low turnover numbers throughout his career. This is the kind of guy that coaches put implicit trust in to run their offense. He will continue to find ways to be part of any rotation throughout his NBA career.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Done. The pass to O'Neal. Here's Iguodala. No good on the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Holmgren. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Dunn. Off target from 3-point range. And for Oklahoma City, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. The Suns lead by 5. Here's Allen. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Allen's got his first basket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Lets it go from deep, and Allen is good for 3. Allen's got 5 now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Out left to the wing. Here's Holmgren. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game. Allen outside. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Thunder trail by 8. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. That one is off. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Allen. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
For 3, Allen. Allen missing again. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Wallace's shot is good.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Allen outside. Pass to Jones. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter. Thunder trail by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA takes it himself. It's tipped and stolen by Jones. Allen with it. Watched by Wallace. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Casey Wallace.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Caruso. He hits the second from the line. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Done with a steal. In transition, here they come. And there's the lob.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Shoots over Allen. Iguodaro grabs a miss.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Dunn's shot is good.
Now, not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Wallace. Will it go? The shot off that time. The Suns lead by 11. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dunn. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
And he's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Booker, the pass to Beal. The 3 is up. The Thunder with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander nails it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Lets a floater go, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Dort for 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
for three. Durant sends it home from three-point land. Durant's got 24.
This is how quick off the draw Durant is. Great timing.
Williams' shot is good.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Booker. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Goes up on the wing. Outside for Booker. Durant for three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rejected by Bull. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Durant. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, his ability to pull up off the dribble should be illegal for a near 7-footer. Durant showing exceptional body control there.
Williams with the screen. 4-3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. 24 points for him.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Dort for three. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Dort for three. Richards pulls it in. They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Booker, the pass to Beal. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And down it goes. 2 points. And the Suns lead by 11.
Well, Beal can make those kind of shots, that time mid-range.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA from distance.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Bull against Dort. Fades. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Williams misses. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock, don't turn it over. And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
32 seconds left in the final quarter. Booker surveying the D. Fires for three. They grab their own miss. The kick to Durant. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Durant's got 31.
And Durant, the purest shooters in the league.
Williams' shot is good. Booker fires from way outside. Misses there. So Phoenix wins it. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
veteran players.
I was on a few teams like this, Kevin, and it's just great for the locker room. Guys are usually willing to accept their roles and understand how to win.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Bull in at the 3 slot. Booker the pass to Bull. The fadeaway. And then Durant with the jam.
Look at Durant utilizing his length, snatching the offensive board. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 7 foot and sending it right back.
Pass to Doncic. Fires from deep. The shot misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Beal from long range. The Lakers with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Connect. Off target from 3-point range. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
I like how fast Bond makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Here's Beal. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game, Doncic, as much as anyone.
And here is Beal after LeBron James hitting the free. Beal's shot is good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. James. And it's Durant with the rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Beal. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Lets it go with the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
What a hustle from James on the offensive glass, ensuring that they convert on this possession.
Suns trail by 3. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Bull. And stolen by James. Connect with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Beal kicks to Bull. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Nice unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And here is Los Angeles now, pulling the miss by Bull.
And that's Connect's biggest weapon offensively. He's a knockdown 3-point shooter.
3-pointer. A 3-pointer is right on target. Bulls got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Doncic, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Bull. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And sometimes on defense, people just get lucky.
Here's Hachimura. The rebound by Richards. The Suns trailing. Booker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his second bucket.
Booker showing some power.
Doncic looking it over. Floats it up for James. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, and how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Got it up. That one, no good. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Shake Milton is out there with Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
Now here's LeBron. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. And Booker kicks to KD. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Hands it from downtown.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
They get it again. Booker outside. Fires for 3. Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Hachimura, no good. Suns leading by 3. For the finish, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Up top, Doncic. The 3 from LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
James wide open. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's walking around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's James, plenty of space. Again, Los Angeles. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since he retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
LA's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Scooped up. Here's LeBron James with a powerful jam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
No good from Booker. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Alex Len's checked in for Los Angeles. Now, here's Doncic. LeBron, a screen on Booker. The rebound by Richard. Richard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And with this core of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Lakers trail by 4. Doncic dishes the land. Back to Doncic. back rim and in. James has got 12 now in this quarter.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Booker, no good. James with it, now guarded by Booker. Doncic passes to LeBron. Lets the three fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bulls got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The break finished off by Devin Booker.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
And here's LeBron outside. Another miss by James. The drive by Beal. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for the Suns, O'Neal is out there with Dunn. Then there's Allen. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Lee in at the 2 spot. Suns leading by 6. O'Neal finds Lee. Outside, O'Neal gets the three-pointer to fall. O'Neal's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for the Suns. The Lakers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Reeves. Back to Vincent. Overdone. Here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Lee. Scoreless thus far. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And here's Reeves outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
High post Allen. Kleba on him. Kicks it out to Allen. From past the arc. Vincent with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Reeves outside. That shot, no good. Suns leading by 6. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. Off target from the wing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Reeves can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Lee gets the bucket.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. Steps back. Reeves the pass to Kleba. Overdone. Los Angeles with another miss.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Here's Finney Smith. Drops it the tray off the fast break.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Now, here is O'Neal. Here's Dunn. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
To the wing right side. Pass to Finney-Smith. The three. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And John with the slam.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Reeves against Lee. Takes the three. And that's good. Austin Reeves for 3. Reeves has got 6 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Allen kicks to Lee. Over Reeves. No good from Lee.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Lakers working the ball around now. Finney-Smith passes to Kleba. The three-pointer, no good. Phoenix leading by 7. Allen surveying the D. Over Reeves. Allen, that's good.
Grayson Allen.
The Lakers shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. With the step back. Kleba, the pass to Vincent. Kleba with the screen on Allen. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Kleba's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Launches a 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And they get it to double digits just as we get set for the final.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Suns lead by 10. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
4th quarter of action is a... LeBron does it again!
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Booker inside, guarded by Doncic. From about 19 feet, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. KD's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. Doncic with it. Now Beal defending. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Durant finds Ball. Back to Durant. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
The 3 for Doncic. Traps in the tray.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
Pass to KD. Now Richard. Back to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in this game. Doncic outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The adjustments they made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out. Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Booker against Doncic. Here's KD. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. KD's got 6 in the quarter.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Los Angeles with another miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The wide open look for Durant. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 4 assists in the game. And here's James outside. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 9. Looking to end his cold spell. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Booker. Now Richards. LeBron grabs the miss.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Connects from three-point range.
He can be counted on in the clutch. Connect 4 with the big-time score.
KD sets the pick for Booker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Here's KD. And the Suns miss again. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Doncic missing. Durant down the lane. Money.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
James, no good. So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. So for our reporter, David Aldridge.
a small forward.
Well, both of these teams are known. For their scoring.
For sure, and we could actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on, there's not going to be anywhere close to a shot clock violation in this one. This one's going to be entertaining and fun for all of us.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. This one for 3. Unable to get that one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Hits a three-pointer.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Luka Doncic with the three-point answer, as competitive as they come. Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Now here's Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 5.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort finds Williams. Launches a 3. No good that time.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Back to Doncic. From downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Williams from long range knocks down the triple.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And it falls all over the rim and in.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Back to Doncic. Releases. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Caruso misses. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And it's Connect missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Williams passes to Dort. Lets it go from deep. That shot off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And here's Connect outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. 1:06 left in the first. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. He shoots. And it's Doncic missing. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
The kick out to Williams. Fades back. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has got 8.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Doncic outside. Pass to James. Doncic, a screen on Dort. And he's going for the lob.
For making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play, James is excellent at that.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 11 so far. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. There's the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
3-point.
Doncic outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Jalen Williams making things. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Connect is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles. 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. This James on the wing. Dort defending. On the wing, Hachimura. James, a screen on Williams. And the basket by Hachimura.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league, so it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
The shot by James, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Holmgren. Pulls it. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
3 points.
Williams has got 17.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And it's Connect missing. Oklahoma City has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Pass to Caruso. From the wing, Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 7. Hayes, the pass to Vincent. Fires from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano a mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Now here's Caruso. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
The defense gives Shai all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
And James launches it from deep. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And here's Caruso outside. The offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And that one good. Holmgren's got his second basket.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-6 run. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Williams' shot is good.
He is having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the court.
27 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. For three, James. Caruso grabs the board. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. Pass to Caruso. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Wallace in at the one. Outside Joe. Pass to Wallace. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Reeves. Finished off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Wiggins. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Here's Vincent. Still no points. Shot is good by Reeves.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Wallace outside. Outside Joe. They get it back. 4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Gets the three ball to go. Finney-Smith's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Williams. From outside the arc. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Right side, Reeves. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
To the paint. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. The three. Benson grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 15. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
From deep three-point land. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game.
Incredible. He will hit that from another time zone.
Pass to Reeves. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And here's Reeves outside. The Thunder pull it in. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Doncic is checked in for Vincent.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Williams misses. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. That three's off the mark. Thunder leading by 17. Hartenstein with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Here's Joe. Misses the three. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. From deep, Reeves. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Joe, the pass to Wiggins. There's the triple. And Reeves pulls it down. Doncic finds Reeves. Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Finney-Smith's got 6 here in the quarter. And so it's Oklahoma City, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Austin Reeves. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
The three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. That gives him a double-double. Lakers trail by 15. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Wow, deep shot from Luka.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Kleber tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Thunder leading by 13. Wiggins from long range. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Caruso in for Joe. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And here's Connect outside. Nails it from 3.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Caruso's got 4 rebounds now. Puts up a 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 13. Pass to Doncic. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
And here's Connect outside. Drains the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Williams from long range. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Reeves. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Lakers trail by 13. Now the Lakers moving it up from behind the arc. The shot by Reeves, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Here's Caruso. Rebound, the Lakers.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Thunder.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Throw it down on the lob.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And slam dunk by James. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep 3-point land. LeBron with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. Now here's Doncic. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road.